So there's a customer who's looking for a Toyota Wish, and we're going to get it here. Amongst vehicles stocked here, locally used vehicles, kuna haka ka Subaru Impreza KCU. Though let's get straight to the Wish. We got a mirror here for our Uber business. So we got a customer here anatafuta a unit. We guess we're going to get it here. We have to get it here. They'll have a display of the units being sold here. The shuttle is the first to the list. I got a Fortuner KDE. So we finally got to our first dealership. So this dealership, we're first sorting out individuals who are Uber business. We'll next head to locally used vehicle dealership. Those looking for vehicles below 700,000 Kenya shillings. In the same video, you are covered. So very first one, given directions. We've got a Suzuki Alto here. Acceptable deposit is at 40%. Unaweza lipa 340,000 Kenya shillings, alafu balance utakuwa unalipa kwa kipole. So the full price on this will get to 890,000 Kenya shillings. Greatly negotiable if you personally visit in cash. We've got more of yet another Suzuki Alto. There were 4, although one here hapa tumeuza just right. This sold already. Although there's still this classic one, 340,000 in deposit. Utapewa this classic unit. The mileage is that low. A mileage ya hii gari is getting to 80,000. Yeah, 80,000 kilometers. We've got 2 Carols. The first is here. The next Mazda Carol is similarly here. Well, Uber business. If you want to give to your girlfriend a classic car, gari ya 650cc, then Mazda Carols will best suit you. Welcome back again, Max Gamble TV, is leading YouTube channel. Regarding car sourcing, we right at the city center of Mombasa town. So this is a holiday, that's why aoni kama kuna lots of activities for today. So the essence of the video today, we giving you directions to be visiting at least 4 used dealerships, used car dealerships. Used car dealerships. On behalf of our customers, we're sourcing for a few units to include a Toyota Vitz, a RAV4, a Mazda Demio, all used. So customers wale are very specific. They're looking for vehicles at budgets below 700,000 Kenya shillings, and that is exactly what we're doing. So I'll lead you through to a dealership ambayo iko railways. We'll visit at least 4 dealership within Mombasa, Kenya. So try help our customers get to best choices. So meanwhile, remember Max Gamble TV is a leading YouTube channel ambao kuletea details za magari, best prices. We do car sourcing on behalf of our customers within Mombasa, Kenya. We do car hunting, dealership to dealership. We do car hunting, dealership. So place your order. Suppose you need a used vehicle hunting, will help you car sourcing get very seamless. So as we do the sourcing, we just do the waiting. Often what we do, tunakutafutia a variety to at least 4 units to choose from. So as soon as we get one to Mombasa, already unapata units available. Available for inspection. I will help you with your purchase inspection. For foreign vehicles, we handle the documentation verification, importation documents verification, just to confirm. So kabla tuende to the first local used vehicles dealership, let's try Oryx. Unaila anatafuta gari ya Uber business, and I'm sure you'll get it here at Oryx Motors, Neptune. So these are our first stop, Oryx, before we proceed to So we finally got to our first dealership. So this dealership, we first sorting out individuals who are Uber business. Will next head to locally used vehicle dealership. Those looking for vehicles below 700,000 cash shillings. In the same video, you are covered. So very first one, given directions. We've got a Suzuki Alto here. Acceptable deposit is at 40%. Unaweza lipa 340,000 cash shillings, alafu balance utakuwa unalipa kwa kipole. So the full price on this will get to 890,000 cash shillings. Greatly negotiable if you personally visit in cash. We've got more of yet another Suzuki Alto. There were 4, although one here hapa tumeuza just right. They sold already. Although there's still this classic one, 340,000 in deposit. Utapewa this classic unit. The mileage is that low. Mileage ya hii gari is getting to 80,000. Yeah, 80,000 kilometers. We've got 2 Carols. The first is here. The next Mazda Carol is similarly here. Well, Uber business, if you want to give to your girlfriend a classic car, gari ya 650cc, then Mazda Carols will best suit you. Deposits from 340,000 cash shillings, though if you need it in cash, negotiable 890. Ukifika personally, there's a part greatly below the 890. There's a classic unit here, the Hustler. The Hustler in deposit, you need 500,000 cash shillings. It's similarly 650cc, though a little more powerful compared to the rest of units from here. Shortly, I'll give you a shot of what we have from that end. Wale wanatafuta Nissan Note e-Power, highly sourced for unit. Nissan Note e-Power sahi ni a hot cake. The move, they two of the moves, the first and the second. Ukija na 350 as deposit, you'll get the moves. So Hustler inaka 50 pia. For Uber business, you can use it personally again. It's on a good ground clearance. That is why it's highly preferred. Comparing it to the rest of units, kutoka hapa, the Hustler sits a little high. To the side profile, you can tell that. To the frontal fascia, look at that very aggressive frontal look over here. You can aggressive headlights here, circular in nature, alafu kuna fog lights well positioned. Ground clearance pia iko that fair. We've got 2 moves. The 2 moves here pia zinauza similar ranging price, 900,000 cash in cash. If you physically visit hiyo bei utapunguziwa ajabu. It could get to 890. The best you'll get it is at 880,000 cash in. So that is hapo nimewapea mwa Kenya. Initial deposit is acceptable from 380,000 cash in for the moves. You drive off with these classic units of choice, 650cc. If you need a sporty unit, there's a sporty unit here. Though hapa kando we've got a Toyota Hilux. This is just coming in 500 kgs, half a ton. Double cab, alafu kuna single cab pale mbele nitawaonyesha. The single cab sells for 3.4 million. This will sell a little higher. So if you love this, then let me know. From the side profile you can tell it by yourself. The ground clearance is impressive. Look at the wheels. Displacement yake pia iko fine. Frontal fascia iko na aggressive frontal headlights here. The fog lights well positioned, and the ground clearance just very impressive. Besides, you got two classic units of the Nissan Note e-Power. These sells from averaging pricings of 1.45 million Kenya shillings. Why that high? The taxman has done that thing. Base Nissan Note e-Power ziko slightly higher due to the present tax rate. Though the unit is highly sourced for what reason? For 100 kilometers you'll only need 4 liters of fuel on this. Kumaanisha kutoka Mombasa hadi Nairobi in Nissan Note you'd spend less than 3,000 Kenya shillings, less than 300,000. Less than 4,000 Kenya shillings all the way to Nairobi. That is yet another classic unit. You've got, besides yet another Nissan Note, mileage is below what? Mileage is below 100,000 kilometers. Fog lights is all in a place. The displacement is that fine. 1,200 cc on this classic unit for the Nissan Note e-Power. Very fast. You've got lots more Nissan Marches here. If you need this, deposit from 600,000 cash in. So hapa deposit iko a little higher compared to this. Since hii inakuja na 1,000 cc for the March. We've got this sells for 3.5 for the Hilux. Then from a distance, this is sold. From a distance, there's you want to display it. Raise sold. Raise is taking over 1,000 cc on that Raise. Hilux, a single cab, inauzwa 3.4, greatly negotiable. Ground clearance pia iko all in place. A frontal fascia tells it all. From the frontal fascia you get the aggressive, impressive headlights over here. You'll similarly find the legendary Toyota emblem in place, ground clearance, fog lights well positioned. So that is much we're having from here. Wale umekuwa kitafuta locally used vehicles, let us see what you get in our next dealership just closer to here. I'm leading you to ile dealership ambayo iko na best of local used vehicles. So stay with us in our next visit. So there's a customer who was looking for a Toyota Wish, and we're going to get it here. Amongst vehicles stocked here, the local used vehicles, kuna haka ka Subaru Impreza KCU. Though let's get straight to the Wish. We got a mirror here for our Uber business. The deposits here from 300,000 shillings. You get a unit of the mirror. Lots more. There's a Fielder hybrid model KTG. Gari 2014. Yeah. Well priced. Negotiable from 1.4 million shillings. And there's a Probox here, KCL, negotiable from 830,000 shillings, negotiable. Though before I give you a display of the rest, let's see what we got here for this Toyota Wish KDN Garia 2016. So we're going to have our customer a list of options to choose from. To include these, apparently naka fit from the exterior view. We've done an assessment, confirmed it to be accident free. It comes in original paint. 1,500 cc for this. The ground clearance is that fair, and the price is greatly negotiable. So the price on this is negotiable from 1.4 million shillings. So these are fast bet. So other than this, kuna lots of options to include this Serena. So if you're looking forward to purchase of a Serena locally used KDE here, hit me up in the comment section. You'll find my contacts for detailed pricings and photos I will share. So there's a KDE here. Unaweza pata from 890,000 cash. It's negotiable. I mean, 990,000 negotiable you could get if you physically visit the dealership. Unaweza ipata slightly lower on these 1500cc again. There's yet another Noah KBX. So these below 700,000 cash shillings for the BX Noah. Uber business people. If you need a Toyota Vitz, lately Vitz zimetoka soko. It's being replaced by which unit? Yaris. Though Vitz bodies are more preferable unit. These comes 1000cc on this, well priced, negotiable pricings on this. You'll get it negotiable from 900,000 cash shillings, which is negotiable all the way to 8 something thousand cash shillings. So physically visit. Out of all these units here, unit I stand out would be this Fielder, negotiable from 1.4, greatly negotiable. You can earn yourself with this. And perhaps if I could give you a fast exterior view, there is much we're having from the exterior view. So if you're watching with us up to this level, remember Max Gamble TV does car sourcing on your behalf. I just do the waiting as we do the sourcing. Let us know. So kujana the mileage is at 193, yeah, 193,000 kilometers on this unit, which is a fair one. 193 kilometers, negotiable on 1.4. Magari below 600,000 cash shillings. There's this. Now we've got a match here. If you've got Bolero, you got a deposit of 400,000 cash shillings. Come for this match, Nissan Match Bolero KCT. Further details, comment section, hit me up. 400,000 again in deposit, you get this unit. Then we've got an amazing unit here, Impreza exterior shot. There's much you should expect from the exterior shot of this unit. So let's check out the next dealership within. So we got a customer here anatafuta a unit. We guess we're going to get it here. We have to get it here. Though I'll have you a display of the units being sold here. The shuttle is the first to the list. I got a Fortuner KDE, a shuttle for foreign used one. Iko hapa pia. And then we've got an Axio and yet another Wish. So this is the unit we're looking for. A Toyota Wish, we're going to compare it to the previous unit from the previous dealership. So here in KDH, Garia 2015, very clean. 1500cc on this. Classic unit, I can tell that. So this is slightly a little expensive, and I get to 1.6 million, negotiable for this. Though besides kuna lots more of units to choose from. Wala wanatafuta Ractis, there's a KDQ. In the comment section, just let me know which unit other than this, since we were specifically making an inquiry on the Wish. Let me know which other unit you're interested in. Kama ni Nissan Note KDN hapo utapata negotiable pricings from 850,000 negotiable. There's a Ractis here. KDQ ni gari ya 20, it should be 2015 model. Well priced again on this. Negotiable kutoka 950 there, you'll get a unit of that. 1.3 million, 1.35 negotiable to 1.3. You'll get a unit of Mazda Demio 1.35. We got lots more. There's a classic Fielder here. Wala wamekuwa kitafuta na hybrid units of the Fielder, then this is the best fit for the Fielders. Nana hybrid. It's a KDG Garia 2014. Original paint. I see the ground clearance is that fair. Though apparently this isn't that symmetrical. Though physically visit and make an inquiry. Do a thorough mechanical check on the same. We got lots, yet another classic unit of the Fielder, KDH. So we've got whatever our Fielder, I guess you getting sorted. We're going to share this again with our next customer who was looking for a Toyota Fielder. This is a hybrid. This sells slightly higher, 1.48 million, negotiable. Although deposit from 800,000 cash is acceptable. On this classic unit, there's a Pro Box here. Yule natafuta, is this a wing road? Let us see. There's a Vitz KDB 950. You get this unit. There's a Juke there, 1.1 million. You get this Nissan Juke. Either this, choose between these or the KDH. A classic Nissan X-Trail here. I'm not yet conversant with the pricing on this, though ukipendezwa, it's very clean on this. Ukipendezwa na Nissan X-Trail KDB gari ya 2014, then the color is amazing. Original paint I see on this. Hit me up. We've got lots more. As we walk off to the next dealership, acha nionyeshe additional extra units that are available from here. There's a Pro Box there. There's yet another Fielder here, classic. Alafu huko nyuma, what do we go? A Premium KCU. If you go to the KCU for a Toyota Premium, then come check out this. We've got a KDK for a Fielder. Averaging pricing will be at 1.5, negotiable to 1.4 million cashings. KDW would be slightly expensive, 1.6, negotiable to 1.5. Physical visit to the dealership, the pricing season bei inawaambia ni bei za YouTube. The physical visits, you will get these units at fair pricings. Deposits from 700,000, between 700 to 800,000 cashings. You get this KDW ni gari very late. Haijatembea sana. It's below 100,000 in kilometers. 1,500 cc again on that. There's a Nissan NV200 right here. Yule natafuta 9L is there. 9L is there. What else? As we wind off, as we switch off to the next dealership, a Demio. The best utapata hii ni 1.35 Demio. If you can't afford the Mazda 2, then come for the Demio. So that is much from here.